How many people do you know who struggle with their health? Chances are, whether they show it or not, most of the people in your life do. And chances are, you're one of them. Whether you're dealing with anxiety, depression, endometriosis, acne, eczema, autoimmune, thyroid, Lyme, brain fog, fatigue, or any other symptom or condition, you're far from alone. Living with symptoms has become the new normal. So no more guessing games. It's time to get answers. Welcome to the Medical Medium Podcast. I'm Anthony William. Today we're doing a walking meditation. And we're not just walking because we're trying to burn calories or we're worried about exercising or we're trying to walk as many steps as possible to lose weight or stay thin, like so many people are trying to do these days. Walking and exercising using walking is healthy, very good for you, but this is different. This is about the mind, the consciousness, the subconsciousness, the soul, the emotional and mental state. We're not going to drown this walk out with music or a talk show style podcast. We don't want this walking meditation drowned out by noise. The walking we're going to do is going to provide healing, critical to keep somebody emotionally and mentally healthy. The difference between this walk is that each step you take creates deeper healing, and each step you take rewires, repairs, restores, reconditions, and reshapes how you think, how you feel, your thoughts, your worries, your concerns, your struggles. Walking meditation makes you whole, helps you break patterns, and creates a richer life. And this walking meditation should be incorporated into your life, your lifestyle. What you're doing in your life should have this there in your life. And it's something you should do if you can on a regular basis. If you're somebody that can't walk right now and you can't partake in a walking meditation in this way, just listen. There are tools here and techniques that can help you receive nature, take in nature, a way that can help improve your life. So get ready. Come take a walk with me. We're doing our walking meditation. So I'm on a walking meditation right now. It's a beautiful day. It's summertime. I'm on a trail. I'm surrounded by nature. And as I'm walking, I'm not so much focused on the walking itself, or how many steps I'm taking, or should my walk become a faster walk, and then how come I'm not jogging. And I'm not focused on the exercise part of walking. I'm focused on the receiving of information. I'm focused on nature. I'm focused on seeing, hearing, smelling, and even feeling. Because the goal of a good walking meditation is taking in information and nature. And as nature enters the consciousness, the mind starts to heal. If you're able to do this walking meditation with me, it can be really healing and helpful. And if you can't do the walking meditation with me, that's okay. It's still going to be very healing. You can also use this walking meditation recording as a basis, a foundation for when you do your walking meditation. The walking meditation absorbs. Nature absorbs. It helps to hamper down pain, suffering, emotional pain, hardships. If you're going through a difficult time, or you just have a mind that's filled with weeds and they keep on taking over, or you feel like you're losing yourself, or you're not connected, you feel like you're disconnected, it's a rewiring. Helps clear the slate, starts you off fresh. So I'm on a walking trail right now and I see all kinds of different things in front of me. I see the dirt trail that my feet are walking on. I see the pebbles within the trail. If where you're walking, you have a dirt trail, there's so many different things to see. And each thing you see is helpful to your healing. I'm looking at the different stones as I'm walking by. I'm looking at the different pebbles, little twigs, little sticks. I see the color of the dirt. I see there's patches of sand. It's these little things that we don't look at. It's these little things that we don't see that have great meaning. Every stone, every pebble, every grain of sand, every leaf, every twig, every stick on this trail has the ability to absorb, has the ability to help replace thoughts, toxic thoughts from toxic experiences, toxic thoughts from toxic people. If you're someone going through a hard time at all, or you're just struggling with emotions, try to let yourself see. Try to let yourself see these things. It's kind of hard when you're going through something in the moment, but if you can just see, it helps, it matters. Every stone, every pebble, every stick, twig, leaf is working for you. It's creating an imprint to replace an imprint. Every pebble enters the neurons. Every pebble enters cells in your brain. When you really pay attention and look around you as you're walking down your trail, you'll notice there's so many different sights, it's hard to take them all in at once. I'm seeing herbs standing out of the ground. I'm seeing leaves on bushes and shrubs. I see a mullein plant. I see muscadine grape leaves. I see some St. John's wort, daisies, and dandelion greens. I see patches of grass, and I even see some wild roses. I'm coming over this little hill right here, and I can see some thistles. If you're on a walkway or a trail or a small road, not about knowing what you're seeing either. It's just about seeing it. There's so much to take in on this walk. I see the sky. I see some clouds. This is a mental exercise. This is for mental strengthening. So it's not about physical exercise so much. Even if you're getting physical exercise, it's not about focusing on that. It's about taking the blinders off and receiving what's around you. So it enters into the cells, the consciousness. So it enters into the mind. As we go through life, the weeds grow and they grow tall. Those weeds take over the mind. As you do your walking meditations, you break down those weeds. You start cutting them down and eventually killing most of those weeds, if not all. Nature can be a remedy. It can be an antidote. I see a butterfly floating by, and I wonder if the butterfly saw me. Now, not everything is perfect on a walking meditation, but yet it is perfect. Every now and then I see the buzzing of a horsefly or a deerfly. If they land on you, they can bite. But even trying to ward off a horsefly or a deerfly with your hands can be healing. It can create an imprint that takes over weeds, an imprint that takes over bad thoughts, ill thoughts, toxic thoughts. Note if there's any birds flying by. Count how many birds you see. And at the end of your walking meditation, remember the number. That number replaces even more weeds because numbers have meaning and we remember numbers. And when that number is attached to birds, seeing birds, bird sightings on a trail of a walking meditation, that number holds power. Because when we remember that number, we remember without even realizing it, birds. We remember that walk. We remember that meditation, seeing birds, watching them fly by, counting them. It becomes a weed chopper, weeds of the mind. If there's a breeze, feel the breeze hit your face. Feel it hit your body. And where was that breeze before you? Where did it hit? Where did it go? Was it in somebody's backyard? Did it go down the street? Did it go through the woods? And now that breeze is hitting you. If you feel something crunch under your feet, look to see what it is. You can stop in a walking meditation. You can be still. You can listen. You can feel. You can see. You can smell the air. You can look down on the ground on the trail. You could look down on your path. You can see what you're standing on. Did you step over grass? Did you step over some leaves? As I'm on this trail here, I see some crows, and I keep on walking by muscadine grape leaves. I'm stopping for a moment, and I'm going to feel these leaves in my hand. The surface at the top is a little smoother. Underneath, it's a little bit more rough. That's a crow right now, right near me. And I just saw a cardinal fly by at the same time. I'm looking up at the sky right now. Everything is just teeming with life around me. And when you're on that walking meditation, think about how much there really is to take in and how every little thing you see holds power to recorrect, to rewire, to redirect. I'm coming to one of my favorite spots on this trail where I always smell a lot of different wildflowers. I see some fireweed up ahead. And the funny thing is, when something's called a weed, it's not really a weed. It's an herb. It may be a herb that's toxic. It may be a herb that's not good for someone, but it's still an herb. And it's an herb that when you see it, it can leave an impression. I just saw a bumblebee fly by, and now here it comes back around again. Makes me think about that bumblebee. Bumblebees don't really have it easy. They just bumble around out there, bump into things, try to find some flowers. They try to dodge cars, and they try not to get in the way of too many birds that are very hungry. A bumblebee is a sacred bee, very much worth thinking about when you're on your trail. I'm stopping at a little patch of wildflowers right now, and I see honeybees. As I kneel down on the ground and I get closer, I could look right up to them. They don't seem to be afraid of me. I could watch them buzz and go from flower to flower. This alone is an experience. If you're somebody that's afraid of bees, you don't have to do this. And if you're someone who's allergic to bees, just keep on going. Keep on your walk. Coming into a wooded part, trees are blocking most of the sun, and I notice that the herbs growing along the trail are not the same as earlier when we were in the sun. I see a little bit of birch, maple trees, and some oak trees, and I see some moss on the ground. The grass growing around an oak tree, I always call it oak grass. It's kind of thin and wispy, but still a beautiful thing to see. I'm stopping my walk for a moment. I just want to look around at the branches. Have any owls made their home up there in the trees? Are any owls watching me? I'm coming to the end of my walking meditation, and now it's time to take a deep breath and take in the air that matches what I've seen today, what I felt. This air entering my lungs right now is the air of this walking meditation day. It's the air that was involved with the birds and the herbs and the trees. The butterflies, the bees, the bumblebees, it's all connected because that's the same air that everything else was taking in and receiving. At the end of this walking meditation, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to think about all that I saw. I'm going to connect with those fresh memories in the moment to make them even stronger. As I close my eyes, I still see them. I see those memories. I see everything I saw. It's truly an imprint. It's truly an experience. For more free information on healing, moving forward with your life, healing the emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical part of your body, go to medicalmedium.com. No subscription fees. Everything on there is for free. Check out the Medical Medium book series. You can take the books right out of the library. And you can find me on Telegram, you can find me on Instagram, YouTube, and keep listening to this powerful information on the Medical Medium podcast. Medical Medium information is for the chronically ill, for the suffering, for the people who have been through everything, tried everything, and they need to heal. It's a profound resource that has saved millions of lives around the planet. Keep healing, keep forging ahead. Many blessings, and God bless you. We often keep our minds too busy, and so many people have their blinders on. Even if something is sitting right in front of them, it doesn't mean they see it. Technology takes our attention away and it keeps us too busy, to the point that even taking a walk gets eaten up, devoured by the music we're playing on our phone, devoured by the thoughts in our head about how many steps we're taking and how many calories we're burning. The world's been changing, and people have been changing. It's more about being self-absorbed. It's no one's fault the world is a pushy place, and it pushes people into not seeing things. Not seeing the bumblebee, dragonfly, butterfly. Not hearing the cricket as it calls out to be heard. Not seeing the bird, seeing the toad, seeing the frog. Never watching a turtle or feeling the wind blow. Nature gets pushed away, it doesn't get absorbed. So there's never an opportunity for nature to absorb. Old emotions, injuries, patterns, hardships, struggles, emotional wounds, and discombobbled thoughts, toxic thoughts. Taking a walk and seeing the foliage grow, and watching the wind rustle through the trees, seeing the wildflowers and the bees, smelling the air because you care, and you care what's around you. Because as you take it all in, your deep, deep healing can begin. Emotions and your mental state are getting stronger and stronger with each step you take. Keep in mind you're a healing machine, and your body's utilizing everything that's being seen. And every time you take this walk, soak it up and try not to talk. If you do a walking meditation with a friend or partner, you both could be experiencing something different that's meant for one another. And always remember when you're doing the walking meditation to keep a light heart and be easy on yourself. You're a good person and you're doing some true healing.